So we're going to be looking at this game that I am playing in Clan Battles. I'm in a Petro, and opposite me is African CC Extraordinaire Greifer. Okay, actually he's from Australia, but that's kind of the persona he's taken on, or at least that Big Bongs has given him. Anyways, he is opposite me, and he is trying to stay tucked in on this island to where I can't pin him. I'm kind of getting a crossfire on him between me and the Venezia on the one line. So up until this point in the game, Greifer had been doing a very good job not giving me much of an angle to shoot at here. But now he's kind of forced in a little closer to the island, and he's got to also angle to the Mosfa. However, I see an opening here, and I'm able to quad sit him. Now, if you had noted, he was only at 22 degrees, and that really shouldn't be possible at 22 degrees. So we're going to go into this, look at the numbers, look at the angles, and show you guys what's going on here, and hopefully somebody can learn something from it. So the first thing we need to know is what are the penetration angles of Petr Pavlovsk's armor-piercing shells. So the first thing we need to know is up to 55 degrees, it will not ricochet. Between 55 and 65 degrees, it will possibly ricochet. It does a RNG roll for that. And then after 65 degrees, it will absolutely ricochet. So what are we looking at here? His Salem was at 22 degrees to me. Let's flip that around for the penetration angle. 90 minus 22 gives us 68 degrees. It should ricochet at 65 degrees. However, his ship was angled 3 degrees more than the auto ricochet angle, so let's look at why this happened. So this is based completely on where I shoot his ship. A ship is not a straight line from stem to stern. It has angles, especially up at the bow. Basically from the front of the superstructure to the bow, it curves in. And you get a little bit of that on the back of the ship from basically the rear turret all the way back to the stern, but not quite as much of an angle. So how much of an angle is it here? We're just going to use this drawing of the Salem because it's going to be close enough. And we're just going to use the angle that my photo editing program gives me here. So the angle of that front stern area is 6 degrees off of the Salem's midline. So you take that 6 degrees, you add it on to the 22 degrees that I have to the Salem's midline, we now have 28 degrees, which the shell penetration angle, you flip that around, is now 62 degrees. That is no longer an auto bounce angle. That is now where the RNG rolls for penetration and you either get it or you don't. However, the important thing is that it is not auto bounce anymore. So if you go back and look, you can see that this is basically right where I hit him. And this is in front of the Citadel. The Citadel extends on the Salem basically at the front turret. It basically extends to the front of the barbette. And because the angle is quite narrow, he was angling quite well to me, I'm able to penetrate the Citadel nearly straight on with very little angle. It doesn't even roll for anything there, and all the shells that hit in front and go through his front plating go straight into his Citadel. So these are the kind of shots that you want to be looking for on ships that are angled well to you. You want to look for the portions of the ship that do not have as much angle. Things that are curved in, curved out, superstructure that's angled. You want to look for those parts of the ship to shoot at. If you can learn to start hitting those parts of the ship when they are otherwise angled well to you, you will start seeing a lot more penetrations from your shells. So this is nothing new to some of you old hands at the game for sure. However, if you are newer to the game or you're looking to get better, this is the kind of stuff you need to be paying attention to. I'm going to show you this screenshot. This is a screenshot from a clanmate here. He was thinking he could pen the belt here. If you look at his angle indicator, it shows a ship that's at 30 degrees. He's using shells that auto bounce at 60 degrees. So 30 degrees ship relativity. The shells are going at 60 degrees. These ones all bounced here. If he had shot a little bit further in front here, they would not have auto bounced, and he would have had a good chance of getting some penetrations here. So anyways, I hope this is of some help to some of you. Please feel free to check out some of my other tips and tricks videos. Most of them are more game situation based than more mechanical, but feel free to check them out. And if you enjoy them, you want to keep getting this kind of video, feel free to subscribe. You can also catch me streaming on Twitch. But until next time, have a great day.